Back at home, the Ministry of External Affairs questioned Bangladesh over recurring attacks on minorities and demanded strict action against the perpetrators. MEA said that the attempts to dismiss such incidents as personal or political disputes only emboldened the perpetrators.
We continue to witness a disturbing pattern of recurring attacks on minorities that you referred, as well as their homes and establishments, business establishments by extremists in Bangladesh. Such communal incidents need to be dealt with swiftly and firmly. We have also observed a troubling tendency to attribute such incidents to personal rivalries, personal vendettas, political differences and other extraneous reasons. Such disregard only emboldens the extremists and the perpetrators of such crimes and deepens the sense of fear and insecurity among the minorities.
Moving on, yet another US narrative on India collapses under facts. This time, the Ministry of External Affairs has publicly dismantled claims made by US Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, calling his account of the India-US trade talks inaccurate and misleading. MEA spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal set the record straight. India and United States held multiple rounds of negotiations. In fact, it was close to a deal on several occasions, and New Delhi remains committed only to be in the balanced position, mutually beneficial to both the countries, having an agreement on that, not one driven by the pressure, deadlines or political optics. India has also firmly rejected the suggestion that trade negotiations depend on personal phone calls between leaders, making it very clear that India conducts diplomacy institutionally and not theatrically.
We have seen the remarks. India and the United States were committed to negotiating a bilateral trade agreement with the US as far back as 13th of February last year, that is. Since then, two sides have held multiple rounds of negotiations to arrive at a balanced and mutually beneficial trade agreement. On several occasions, we have been close to a deal. The characterization of these discussions in the reported remarks is not accurate. We remain interested in a mutually beneficial trade deal between two complementary economies and look forward to concluding it. Incidentally, Prime Minister and President Trump have also spoken on phone on 8 occasions during 2025, covering different aspects of our wide-ranging partnership.
So what exactly did Howard Lutnick claim? US Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick alleged that the trade deal collapsed because Prime Minister Narendra Modi did not call President Donald Trump within a so-called quote-unquote Free Fridays deadline, after which the US chose to move ahead with other countries. But this fact check is yet another reminder that this is not economic diplomacy, this is narrative management, an attempt by Washington to shift blame, rewrite timelines, and apply pressure after its tactics failed. India's position is clear: no deals under duress, no diplomacy by deadline, and no rewriting of the facts. So like we said, US's narrative has fell down by fact-checking. It collapsed under the facts given to us by Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal, dismantling the claims which were made by US Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, calling his account of the India-US trade talks inaccurate and misleading.